How y'all doing out there? Welcome to Clayton Showalter's YouTube channel here. Well, directly down in front of me on the bench here is that Mcculloch ProMac 850 chainsaw. In the last video you've seen, I was out there and trying to cut on that log, and she's just not acting right. And remember I said that I think it has an air leak? Well, she's got an air leak, and we will bring you in and show you what the heck is going on with this thing here. So I apologize if I shake you around. Don't want to get you dizzy. Let's see, I'll get you in here as good as I can. Let's see here. Y'all bear with me. I think you can see that pretty good. So this is a new, right here, this is a new clutch side crankshaft seal. And this here is the bearing. That's the outer race of the bearing. On these Mcculloch 850s, that's how the seal presses into the outer race of the bearing. So look right around where I got my screwdriver pointing right here. I'm gonna hit some pressure to it. See that? See just the bubbling away there? Just right there. It's not the seal itself. It's where this inner race of the bearing, where this clamshell goes together like that, the silicone in there is, went away or disintegrated, however you want to call it. So to fix that, I'm going to have to tear this saw completely apart, completely down. So that's what's got to happen. And let's see. You could see it just bubbling there. I'll make sure you guys can see. You just look right around there where my finger's at. Yep. So it's not the seal itself where it seals around the crankshaft. It's just the silicone or sealer is disintegrated around this race and the clamshell. Well, let's get you back. Zoom back out here. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and start tearing this 850 down. We got these screws here. They're a 5/16 head, which goes in to this mount. This is a rear vibration dampening mount, and you see some cracks on it. It's looking a little peaked. Then we got this front one, front vibration dampening mount, and there's a bolt here and a bolt there, and those are a 7/16. Bolt here, bolt there. I hope you can see that. So we're gonna go ahead and start tearing this guy down. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do it, but that's what's got to happen. And in one way, it's kind of good because I get to look at the inside of the saw and see how it's looking in there. I know the piston had some little scratches on it, at least it looks like. We'll show you that once we get it tore down. I think I'll chamfer the edges on the piston, on the bottom of the piston. I'll show you that. So, gives a good chance to inspect everything, clean stuff up the best we can, and put some good sealer on it, and hopefully in a week or two I'll be able to make a real test run video of it cutting. So if I quit flapping my gums, I'll have this thing torn apart here. You might see the shop cat. She might hop up on the bench here. Get you a nice little container and throw your bits and pieces, screws, bolts, anything that's going to come off of the saw is going to go in here. And if you need to tag stuff as you go to where it came from, do that. I highly recommend it. That way you won't go like, well, I don't know where that bolt came from, or you know what I'm saying. I don't plan on having this saw down for very long. Hoping we can get her going, get her torn apart, and get things cleaned up and resealed. So how's everybody doing out there? Y'all doing good? I hope you are. I enjoy making these videos. I hope you enjoy coming along with me here. I really hope you like spending your time with me here. I'm glad you all are watching, and thank you all new subscribers. Oh man, I really appreciate y'all. We got one of them slow turning bolts here. We'll have this top fuel tank / handle assembly, airbox, and all that. I'll see if I can show you this here. One of them 7/16 head 1/4 inch bolts there. There's a, see if I can show this to you. I just took that bolt right out of there, and this is like a grounding strap. It goes right there. At least that's where that was on that. I hope you can see that. Yep, here comes the shop cat. Now we got this other 7/16 bolt right here. She's gonna steal my chair. I hope you can see everything okay. Man, that's tight. Wow, what the heck? Why is that so? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, man. We got a tight one. Gotta give her a little shock in here. There we go. I know some of you might be saying use the ratcheting part. Well, it quite don't fit in there. Some of you all probably like, oh, he's just fussing with it. Well, I am fussing with it, but I'm just going to do what I want to do and try to share it with y'all. I'm sure a lot of you will enjoy it. If you do, just get down in that comment section down below and you can just tell me what you think there. we get this saw done. We've got that. It's just back over on the bench over here. It's a Mcculloch 1010 automatic. That's the one I'm gonna try and build a muffler for. I want to get on that too. I'm gonna try to just show everything that I can. Someday we'll get into porting the power saw, porting the chainsaw. Not quite there yet. Still need to acquire some tools and stuff, so got a lot to learn on porting. You can really screw up a cylinder on porting if you don't know what you're doing. One of them bolts that's too tight for the fingers and too loose for the wrench. Plus my fingers are oily, greasy. Dang. Just being a booger. There's that one there. Okay, so this top part's about ready to come off here. This is the first time for me tearing down an 850. So we got an intake boot, and there's that holds the intake boot and this fuel tank / throttle assembly, handle assembly. There's a screw there, flathead screw there. And sometimes it can be tight. We'll get those out of the way. And this saw is pretty clean. I bought it from a friend of mine. Paid $40 for this 850. He was very, very kind and treated me good on this saw here. It's my first 850. Okay, let's see. And we got let's see if I can show this to you. Trying to show you as much as I can. See, back in there, if I can hold it right without dropping it or bumping you guys. Back in there where my finger's at, there's an intake boot. That's an impulse line. Connects right up back in there. So we're going to get that popped off there. And we'll go from there. Well, I can't find my pliers. There they are. Right in front of me over there. There's a darn snake. It's gonna bite me. And this impulse line, we're gonna replace it as well because it looks, let's just say it doesn't look in the best of shape. And we might check this intake boot. I don't know if we're gonna find one for this. Should be able to. Well, since this don't look in the best shape, I'm just gonna cut it. Because we will We'll put another one on it. We'll put a new one. Make sure all that's good. And another thing, you've got your oil, your manual override on your oil. This has automatic oiling for the bar and chain, as well as a manual override, an extra little button you could push to give it just a little extra oil if you feel you need it. See if I can get you in there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Lighting is not good right now. Okay, let's see. See right there where my finger is? There's a push rod back in there. It'll just push your handle assembly back that way. So I'm going to go back that way once the intake boot's free. I'm sorry I can't show you what I'm doing. I just don't think I can get you in there. Okay, that intake boot's free. Oh, we got that stop switch. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this starter cover. I'll be right back. All right. Well, I said we were going to slide this handle assembly back off like that, but that's going to disrupt down in here this manual override pump plunger. It comes apart, but what I'm going to do is right here where I got this little punch, there's a pin in there that holds this push button on for your manual oiler. And I'm gonna go ahead and take that out, that way I can get this handle assembly off here. And we might have to take out this rear anti-vibration mount. There's a nut at the top, about right here, or a bolt. That pin is just about out of there. There's that pin right there. You might be able to see that. No, you can't see it. See that little pin right there? That holds the oil, your thumb button on the oiler, manual oiler override. It's gonna be a little bugger, ain't it? Yeah, we'll have to take it off the pump down here. All right, if I can show you this. See that white piece? And that's a little black thing right there. That snaps over this black part here for your oil pump, your manual override. Let's see if we can get this guy. Here she comes. Well, there's the handle assembly / fuel tank. There's a intake boot here. We will replace it if need be. There's that part of the pump. Let's see. If I can get you in here a little better. Manual oil pump. This little piece here just pops on there like that. I'm just going to keep that back on there. Well, that was weird. Some kind of noise or something. Y'all hold on. Some kind of rumble or a boom out there. I don't know if you guys heard it or not. So we're gonna go ahead and remove our coil. I try to have everything by the bench, but sometimes it don't always work that way. Still got to get up here or there and go grab something. There's the coil. Put that over here in a parts bucket and go ahead and pop our flywheel off here. It's a 9/16 nut for the flywheel. There's the flywheel. Okay, let's remove this AV mount here. They got a locking tab that's bent back over the head of the bolt or nut because these saws do vibrate, so keeps them from vibrating back out. Vibrationing damper mount for $8.50. I think Super Pro 80, Super Pro 81, and Super Pro 70. I think I don't have any of those models of saws. $8.50 is the one I have. I think it's similar. So we're just taking a report here. Should be able to remove this plate here. There's a, right by the intake boot, there's a screw here. The screw here, both flatheads. This just spins here. Oh, that was kind of loose. Well, we're making some headway. Slow but sure. I hope you enjoy following along. This video is probably getting kind of long. I'm probably going to cut her off here. Here's your intake boot here. We'll get a closer look at it once we get some stuff cleaned up here. This video is getting kind of long. This is an intake block. So now we're down to the short block of it here. So we'll bring you back for another video here. Well, I hope you're enjoying this little bit on this Mcculloch Pro Mac 850. We'll get her sealed up, and maybe we'll build a muffler for it too. I'm not quite sure at this point in time, so we'll bring you back for another video on taking the clamshell apart. So I hope you enjoyed this video here. I hope you're doing well. Remember, let's be kind to folks out there. Let's inspire folks. Let's uplift people. Do positive things, and positive things will come. And got the shop cat right here. She's going to hang out with us here and help me continue on this. So, well, we will see you guys on the next one. Y'all take care.